I was 40 years old, standing in my cramped kitchen, staring at the chaos of my life. The sink overflowed with dishes, the laundry pile loomed like a mountain in the corner, and the echo of my youngest child's tantrum still rang in my ears. My 5 children, each as unique and wonderful as the next, were my pride and joy. But they were also my exhaustion. I hadn't always felt this way. When Tom and I first started our family, I had boundless energy. I loved being a mom, juggling bottles and bedtime stories, packing lunches and planning birthday parties. But as the years went by, life became more demanding. 2 kids turned into 3 and then 4, and finally our surprise 5th baby. With each addition, I gave a little more of myself away, until there was almost nothing left. The weight gain started after our 2nd child. Between pregnancies, late-night stress eating, and never having time for myself, the pounds piled on. I'd try diets, keto, paleo, intermittent fasting, but the stress of raising 5 kids always seemed to win. Who had time for meal prep or gym sessions when you were breaking up sibling fights and chasing toddlers around the house? My self-confidence plummeted. I stopped looking in mirrors unless absolutely necessary. Shopping for clothes was a nightmare. I lived in oversized t-shirts and leggings, always opting for comfort over style. I avoided social events where I might run into old friends. Even walking my kids to school felt like an act of bravery, as I imagined every other mom judging me. Tom tried to help in his own way. He'd tell me I was beautiful, that he loved me no matter what. But I couldn't hear him over the noise of my own self-criticism. I felt like a failure. I felt invisible. Comments start now if you want to know what I started to use to lose weight and make my comeback. One evening, after the kids were finally asleep, I sat down with a glass of wine and scrolled through my phone. A post from an old high school friend caught my eye. She looked incredible, happy, glowing, confident. The caption talked about her journey of rediscovering herself and how Nagano Tonic had helped her get her energy back. I rolled my eyes at first. I'd seen so many ads for miracle products that promised the world and delivered nothing. But something about her story resonated with me. She was a mom, just like me, and she seemed so genuine. Maybe I thought it was worth a try. When the package arrived, I almost didn't open it. The bottle sat on the counter for a week, buried under school papers and grocery lists. Finally, on a particularly rough morning, I decided to give it a shot. I poured a small sip of the tonic into a glass and drank it, half expecting nothing. To my surprise, I felt a subtle shift that first day. I wasn't dragging myself through the afternoon as usual. I had enough energy to fold a load of laundry and even play a quick game of hide-and-seek with my youngest. It wasn't a miracle cure, but it was a start. Encouraged, I made small changes. I started taking short walks around the block while the older kids were at school. I swapped my nightly wine for herbal tea and added more vegetables to our family dinners. The tonic became part of my morning routine, like a promise to myself to keep going. Weeks passed, and the changes added up. I noticed my clothes fitting differently, my face looking slimmer in the mirror. But the most significant change wasn't physical, it was emotional. I felt proud of myself for the first time in years. Comment. Start now to get the link for Nagano Tonic if you want to experience the transformation. One morning, my daughter Emily climbed into my lap and wrapped her arms around me. "Mommy, you're so pretty," she said, looking at me with her big, earnest eyes. My throat tightened and I hugged her back, tears slipping down my cheeks. I wasn't just losing weight. I was gaining confidence, energy, and joy. I started joining my kids in the backyard for soccer games, running around with them instead of sitting on the sidelines. I signed up for a local Zumba class, nervous but excited to do something just for me. By the time my birthday rolled around, I felt like a different person. Tom surprised me with a family dinner, and as we sat around the table laughing and sharing stories, I realized something important. I wasn't just surviving anymore. I was living. Nagano Tonic had been the catalyst, the thing that helped me take that first step. But the real transformation came from within, from the decision to take care of myself as much as I took care of everyone else. Now, when I look in the mirror, I see more than just a mom. I see a strong, resilient woman who refuses to give up. My kids see it too, and I hope that, through my journey, they'll learn the importance of self-love and perseverance. This is my story, and it's far from over. But for the first time in a long time, I'm excited about what comes next. If you're ready to unlock a better you, comment. Start now to get the link for Nagano Tonic. Don't wait to start your own transformation and experience the energy, confidence, and focus you deserve. Make every day count as your journey starts now to peak and thrive. Don't forget to like and subscribe.